Shall we begin?
Let's begin now.
Hello, welcome to update number 2. As you can see, I've been playing, as I call it, experimenting. Last time I said I might put some spark plugs and bits and pieces, which, yes John, I did do it. And if you ain't been and seen John Moore's channel, go across there, pop across there, see him. A quick push for that young man, full of ideas. But I've been really enjoying myself with this. I did the spark plugs, I put some hoses in there, and I've just been generally practicing my weathering. I know none of this is going to be seen. I should get my big hands in there. None of this is going to be seen. Oh, I'll take the wheel off because that's going to fall off. But it's all practice. Well, no, it's me just finding out what I can and what I can't do. So we'll go around. I'll stand it there, then I'll turn it round. This is the far side. All I've been doing is just just weathering bits and pieces, just getting used to weathering. I did do some cable on the back there for the winch. I couldn't really work out, because there's 3 big cogs there, couldn't work out how it sort of ran round it. So if anyone out there does know, it'd be nice to know. Back to this side, just little bits of rusting. Little bits of rusting. I just practice because I haven't done very much. So I did the exhaust pipe, as you can see when it focuses. A little bit of rusting on the cables, just bits and pieces here, nothing too major, but I'm quite pleased the way it's come out underneath. If it's camera's gonna play, yeah. A little bit of dirt on the tyres, not too much. It's like everything else, you just build it. I'm just building up little bits at a time, just to get my feel for weathering and rusting. And that's the update on that. The rest of it, I'm going to pull the camera out a little bit, put it up there so you can see. I have built the cab, which is, well, I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll put that on without trying to break the mirrors. The cab's been built. The back deck has all been done. It's not sitting on there correctly, but we all get the general gist. It's a little bit scruffy at the moment, just got to do a bit of tidying up. I'll take that round so you can see. I'm quite happy. I had a bit of a difficulty because I was too concerned trying to get this side squared up and not realising it was pushing the other side out, so I had a little bit of an issue on that corner, but that was down to me, nothing to do with the kit. It was just me not looking what I was doing. But I'm going to run a little bit of filler down there and just tidy it up and make it look a bit more presentable. All in all, there is no big issues with this kit at all. The only small issue is, as you're looking down now across this back bit, it bowed, but once the top goes onto it, wherever the top is, I think that will pull itself in and square itself back up again, because it's only millithous there, so I think I can correct that, so that's no big issue. The only other issue was this bit. As you may see, get it sat on that, that's it better. It doesn't quite go over the top, and I think that was my fault, because I should have really checked that and moved these boxes forward a little bit. But it's something I'll get over, I sure will. But all in all, I'm extremely happy. But I've got handles and that to go on, and bits and pieces, but the bulk of it's done, so I can start fettling away and sorting bits out and getting ready to give it a prime and a top coat. But that's going to have to wait, because I'm right out of paints, totally. I've been sort of like working out all the paints that I've got, because I've started with Vallejo, and I got on with Vallejo, but I weren't too happy with it. Then I went over to MIG, and MIG, I found it's got a bit of a shine to it. It's and it don't cure. It seems to take a long time to cure, where the Vallejo and that, you could spray it and leave it for a few hours and you could handle it reasonably comfortably. The MIG, it seems to stay soft, and you can probably end up putting fingerprints, embedding fingerprints on it if you're handling it, you know, quite a bit. So that's out the window. Now I've gone over to AK, and I'll just be honest with you, I've just been onto their website, and I just went mad, and I just ordered everything I thought I'd need. So this is going to be really interesting. The financial advisor weren't too happy, but there you go. I ordered pigments, paints, oils, streaking, the lot. I just went mad. I thought to myself, well, I've got it, and you know, sometimes you just have to do that to really find out what you do use and what you don't use. I might have wasted a few quid, but there you go. But all in all, that's how far I've got. We have got a top for this. Excuse me. Which goes on there, which just completes it off, I think. And I really enjoyed doing this so far, and I should do another update when I get the paints and then a finished one. But I am going to go the little bit further. I am going to get the I can't remember the name of it now. The actual gun that goes with it. What's it called? See, I just totally lost. Anyway, I'm gonna get the anti-aircraft gun that goes with it, and I think I might just put it on not a big diorama base, but more of a display base, so it sits in my cabinet nice. And I think I'll do the gun to go with it, and so it's hooked up, because at some point I'm going to have to do some figures. Now it's worried me, because I've never done any type of figure painting, and I'm sort of like I'm avoiding it at the moment. So that's going to be in the future, and that has definitely got to be a good laugh. That's pretty smart like that. I quite like that. Might not put the back on, just leave it as a open back. Yeah. Yeah, that would look quite smart. Put the spare wheel in there. Yeah, I quite like that. So watch this space. It might not even turn out to be a gun carrier. I might be getting another gun carrier to make something up like that. I quite like that. Right. Thank you very much for joining me with my update, and we'll see you on number 3. Thank you very much.